The impacts of 2022's hurricane season and Hurricane Ian will undoubtedly shape our upcoming hurricane season. From the county's perspective, each individual department has made incremental changes in response to the experience with Hurricane Ian. On top of that, from a larger scale, the county has been working with a consultant on a broad after-action report. This report will look at the actions of county departments as well as the actions of partners and stakeholders and identify what went well as some areas for improvement. We know, given the size and breadth of the storm, that there will be areas for improvement, and we look forward to reviewing that report when it's ready later this summer. On an individual level, very little has changed for the 2023 hurricane season with regards to personal preparedness. There's still 3 key actions that we encourage everybody to take to be ready for the upcoming hurricane season. First, everyone should have a family emergency plan and an emergency supply kit. A disaster preparedness tax holiday is coming up, and that's a great time to review the contents of your emergency supply kit and make sure that items that need to be replaced or additional items that you may need are ready for the upcoming season. It's also important to review your family emergency plan to make sure that you've identified where you would evacuate to in the case of an evacuation order. That includes a family member's home or a friend nearby, or evacuating out of the area to another community. Second, you need to know your zone. That includes your evacuation zone as well as your flood zone. It's important to know your zone in advance so that when officials order evacuations, you know what zone your home is in. And finally, we want you to be ready if a storm is forecast to impact our area. There are steps that you can take in advance under your family emergency plan to prepare yourself and your home. Things like securing loose items in your yard, identifying and collecting important documents, and putting up storm shutters. All of those things should be done in advance before an evacuation order is issued. When officials issue that evacuation order, you should be ready to evacuate. Even though Ian was a storm like none other to hit our community, we know that individuals who took the time to prepare early in the season were better prepared not only for the storm, but also for its aftermath. Last year's storm is fresh in everyone's mind. We all understand and need to be prepared and be ready to take action. The better everyone in our community is prepared, the better our county will be prepared as a whole.